Alright guys, welcome back to some Assassin's Creed Shadows. In this episode, we're basically gonna just do exploring probably. I mean, if we can, we'll do some of the main story stuff, but we'll see. We're gonna basically just be doing whatever we find on the map as we head over to that next area, because it's a new region. It's basically what we've been doing the whole game. Each time we go to a new region, we do everything that's on the way to the objectives. So, yeah, I shouldn't have gone this way. Or I should have just not been on my horse. Alright, but yeah, so, got mainly just exploration to do this episode. And then if you watch the end of last episode, I was talking about how I'm gonna try to have this game platinumed and be level 60 by the time the DLC comes out. That's my goal. We don't know when the DLC is coming out. I'm assuming June. And I'm gonna say we probably have 2 more weeks of playing through the game. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's about 2 weeks until we're through with this game. Because we still got a decent amount left, and I'm not gonna rush it, you know what I mean? But once that's done, I'll probably say it'll probably take me 2 to 3 weeks to platinum. And then level 60, I don't know how long it would take to get to level 60. I don't know if that is even part of the platinum. I don't think it is. I have to look up what the trophies are. I don't think any of them are like, I don't think it's a super grindy platinum. I don't think it's too bad, so. But yeah, that's my goal, is to have the game platinumed, level 60 by the time the first DLC comes out. And then I could do my normal like platinum videos, and then after each DLC, maybe do like a DLC review. Because DLCs are usually part of the platinum trophies videos. I usually talk about the DLCs in those videos. But because if I end up platinuming it before them, I'm gonna have to do like a individual review thing for each DLC on top of getting the trophies for the DLCs. So, and we don't know how many DLCs this game is gonna get. Most people are saying 3+ is probably the likeliest thing, simply because they plan on supporting this game even longer than Valhalla, and Valhalla got 3 DLCs over the course of, I mean, the DLCs came out in the first, like, well, actually got 4 DLCs. You had the first 3 DLCs, and then you had, I can't think of the name of it. I didn't play it either. You had the fucking, why am I blanking on the name? We played the DLCs of Valhalla too. We didn't finish the base game, but we played the DLCs. But, what is that, the one where you gotta go to, God, I'm blanking on the name. I don't know, the mythological DLC though for Valhalla. So Valhalla did get 4. But, so this game, I'm assuming is gonna get at least 4. We'll just have to wait and see though. Oh yeah, and then also, I didn't talk about this last episode. I completely forgot about it. But they did finally add a new, well, I shouldn't say finally. I personally don't care about these because I don't buy them. But they added this new bundle, and it looks great. At least for Naue. Naue's looks great. Yasuke's I would never put on him. But Naue's looks cool. Cool as Tanto. And then this fox mount is crazy. Thing looks sick. And then they both have amulet. Plus 200% of an adrenaline truck on ration use, but no health regained. So, adrenaline trucks are converted to health on death. That's actually interesting. 8% posture. 20% adrenaline truck when damaged. That's actually crazy. But yeah, so I'm trying to have this game platinumed. I'm assuming the first DLC is gonna come out mid-June. Is what I would like guesstimate. Right around the middle of June. I feel like that's enough time. Cause they're probably thinking, you know, average person like me who has work and shit, they're gonna finish the game in 3 weeks to a month, just because it's 40-ish hours. Get about 2 hours to play the game a day type things, you know? So, I feel like that's a fair assumption. So, I don't know. See what happens, though. Alright, next one. But yeah, and I'm pretty hyped for the DLC too. They're kind of hyping it up a little bit. I mean, they haven't said shit since before the game came out, but before the game came out, they were kind of hyping it up. The whole it's gonna be spookier than the base game thing. 10 hours of content, new region, and the region does look sizable because they said that the island. Okay, so this island here is the DLC. They said it's gonna be significantly larger when it comes out. This isn't the actual size of it. But it's 10 hours of content. I'm assuming that's side plus main story, so I'm assuming the main story is going to be like 5-ish hours, and then the side stuff's going to be another 5. So, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. But I'm pretty hyped for that. I want to use the bow, that's going to be cool. For now, to use a staff like that, it's going to be sick. But yeah, kinda hoping I have it platinumed by then. I really don't see why I shouldn't. It does, again, the platinum, from what I know, is not too grindy or long. Like, most of it is finishing the story, and the story's 40-ish hours. I think we're gonna get it done in like 32, but yeah, so platinum doesn't seem to be too bad. And yeah, and then I want to get to level 60, which I don't know if there's a trophy for that. But I also want to know how grindy that is. What level are we right now? About 30? 28, yes, just about under 30. So, not too bad. By the end of the game, we should be like level 36, so we should be about halfway there. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. I'm pumped for this game's post-launch content, though, for sure. And then you got Hexe. I think Hexe comes out next year. Either next year or the end of this year. No, the end of this year should be the Black Flag remake, if what everyone's saying is true. Which, if that's the case, that's huge. That's huge. I'm playing that day one. Black Flag is phenomenal. Everyone knows it. A remake of Black Flag would be crazy. In this engine, be crazy. And to be fair, most of the work is there with Skull and Bones. A good amount of the combat and the ocean physics and all that they can reuse from Skull and Bones. Because that game does look good, and it has pretty good ocean physics. Again, the only thing wrong with it is the gameplay. But that's because they said, oh, let's only make ship combat and yada yada yada. I don't know what they were thinking with Skull and Bones. You have to have that third-person combat, otherwise it's not a proper pirate experience, and no one's gonna give a shit. You know what I mean? So, that's on them, but whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for Hexe too. That's gonna be different. So, from what we know, Hexe, I think it was like Poland or Germany or something, like the 1400s. And you play as a witch or something like that. You can shapeshift into animals. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious on how that game is going to play in general, just how it's going to play. But, yeah, again, we'll see. We'll see. Ubisoft might be cooking. Because this game is good. It's better than Valhalla for sure. In my opinion, it's better than Odyssey. It's held my attention longer than Odyssey did. Again, I need to give Odyssey a proper go, though. I need to, like, only film Odyssey. Because I think that's the thing that did it the last time I tried to film it for a series. I got, like, 2 or 3 parts done, and then I didn't play the game for, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I never picked it up again because of that. And I think if I made it so that I'm only filming Odyssey, I think I could probably get it done and probably enjoy it. Because I do have like 30-ish hours in Odyssey over the course of 5 years. So I think I could get it done, and I think I could enjoy it. I just gotta only film Odyssey instead of hopping from game to game. Is this worth doing right now? It's a headband for her. We could do it. I'm not fucking scared. There's a daisho in there? Oh, there's 2 daisho in there. Bodyguard. That's a daisho. No, it's not. I'm just a dumb piece of shit.
My shoulder hurts like hell.
Why is he... I'll leave him alone then. So there's 2 daisho in the actual castle, which is unheard of, by the way. That's the first time I've seen them be in the castle. Fuck. Okay. I'm a little worried, but I don't know. I want to find the other 2. I don't want to go in there, obviously, until the other 2 are dead.
Huh?
This is what we must resort to because they're spotting us like crazy. I think they fucked with the stealth. Because before I was not getting spotted on these rooftops like at all. And now I'm getting spotted consistently. So I wonder if they fucked with it to make it, I guess, more realistic. Because I was screen sharing with my friend on launch and he did make out like the good point that they just don't look up. But now it seems like they do. At least a lot more than they did at launch. Damn, this castle's big as fuck, huh? Shit. I didn't think this castle was that big, to be honest. Is that a daisho? I really didn't think this castle was that big. I don't think he's over there. But I don't know. I don't know how big the range is, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's over there. We're looking for a little white dot, you know what I mean? I'm gonna assassinate you. Okay. We probably should have just skipped the castle, to be honest. Should have just not done this right now. Still no sign of a daisho. But again, we did already find 2 of them. They're in the actual castle. So there's one over there. And then there's gonna be one more somewhere. I don't know how far the castle extends. Is that the right word? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how far the castle extends. Oh, you know, I could throw a kunai at his bitch ass. I missed. That's one.
What is going on here?
What do you mean? Alright, that's one daisho. One more somewhere in the actual castle part down here. And there's 2 in the like castle like tower. He's over there. Alright, let's go kill him and then we could book it straight to the tower. Kill both of them. Open the chest, bounce. I do like these castles. I like the fact that you have to kill like a target, you know? Rather than just a I like that you have to kill a target rather than just a kill everybody type of thing.
Something at me. Stop that.
Is he not gonna investigate? Wait for the dice show to come back over here. I'm not too worried about looting any of the smaller chests, to be honest. Normally I would go through and loot them and stuff, but I don't care right now, I don't think. Why is he not coming over here? I can't even assassinate him. It's gonna go into combat. But he's not coming over here anymore? Now he's just going back and forth between there and there, even though he was over here. Why is he not coming over here? He just walked away. I mean, I could risk it. Oh, wait, is that two of them on top of each other? No. It's his bro. I can't assassinate him, but I can do most of his health. If he ever comes out.
I'm hearing something.
Dude, he won't come out. Is it because it's raining? Because the rain just picked up. Is it because it's raining, dude?
Better not be any trouble.
See, it does most of it. That's crazy. Thank you. Get my kunai back. My other kunais back. Their bodies despawned. It's cool. That's my version. That's fine. Up we go. Sure, go in the front where everyone can see you. That's fine. And we make our way to the castle, which I'm now realizing might be a pain in the ass. Maybe not. I can't see a goddamn thing. Do you think I can grapple right here? I feel like I should be able to. I can. I should have scanned my environment. Okay, so there's a daisho there. Is this... Can I get to this stuff without a key? Oh, I should have fucking... Yasuke. So the other daisho is above us, which I'm gonna try to get to. I have 5 scouts, so I can just use all of them. This is actually huge. This castle's insane. If it'll let me. There we go. So I have to come back to these at some point as Yasuke. Dude. Okay. So the last guy is above us, and then we can do the viewpoint. I really do like doing these castles, though. There's something just so fun about them. Again, I don't know if it's because the whole... Oh, I should have checked. I don't know if it's the whole,
This looks valuable.
I'm blanking. I don't know if it's the whole, killing certain targets thing, or if it's just the game.
My eyes
I really like... I waited so long. Okay. Where does body go? It despawned that fast? I didn't even get to loot it. And we have 5 mastery points. See? Double assassinate. You just have to have the Tanto equipped. It's the first time we did it. I didn't know. I didn't know you had to have the Tanto equipped. I didn't read it. I just like, oh, double assassination? Sure, give me that. So, completely a user error, you know? Not the game's fault, my fault. I don't even know what this thing does. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, my legs hurt. Vault over enemies while sprinting. Sure. That might be fun for combat, actually. So, fine with that. Boom, cool. We got an outfit, I guess. Oh, okay. So we have 5 mastery points. I can't do any of the stuff I want to do. Actually, that's not true. I can do the kunai, right? Or no, I already did it. Yeah, I have to wait until the 6th one. Increase damage of tools. I don't know what I want to do then. Katana, maybe? What do I have in the katana? Guard breaker? I'm not going to use that. Counterattack can now be performed on flurry attacks. There's some stuff in Shinobi. Oh yeah, I could do a Shinobi ability. Lightning kicks. There you go. Okay. Let's do this viewpoint and go from there. Again, this episode mainly is exploration. I'm glad that castle didn't take us 40 minutes. We're getting better at the game as time goes on. And they're also polishing it as time goes on. So. But again, so far, very little bugs. And yeah, I mean, really the only bug I've ran into is that outfit not working. They patched that already. They patched that with the update already. So, I got that. So, I guess I don't want to go down there just yet. So, let's just hit up that viewpoint and go from there. You know? Not much else we can do. Oh, I gotta put transmog on so she's wearing the hood instead of that headband. Forgot about that. Forgot you have to change it each time. Which, again, that's another quality of life thing they could do. Maybe make it so the transmog stays on. I'm gonna go ahead and refill my scouts. Because Yeah. Scouts are refilled. Where's the... It's over here. I really like these contracts too. I've only done one of them, but I do like having them here. Oh, what? Oh, opportunities. But yeah, see, they give you a good amount of rewards, and it's just cool little missions. Rumors of a gear merchant in this area, and rumors of a temple in this area. We'll accept both of them just so we have them on the map. You know, there's no reason to not accept them. So, cool, gear merchant, or the temple's on the way. And that's where the lady's going to be. Gear merchant's all the way over there, pretty far. And then I think this counts as a town, so I can... Yeah, it does. So I can showcase how much faster we are in town. Because this, again, this is not sprinting. This is not galloping. This is just how fast horses are now in towns, which is very good. And then also, you got follow road. You can't, it doesn't sprint. That's how it is in the other games too. It doesn't fully gallop when you're following the road. It keeps a steady pace, but it doesn't gallop. If you want to gallop, you have to actually. And then they also increase just general mount speed by like 20% or something. But so the general mount speed is also increased, so that's nice. Again, I don't really have issues with the map size. I seem to get around town, or the map, at a solid rate. You know, nothing too crazy.
Get out of here.
Oh,
No match for me.
I didn't see that was right until after. I wasn't ready for so many of them. Dude, so many flurry attacks. I won't attack them again. So many flurry attacks. That was crazy. I was not prepared for that at all. Like, that was an insane amount of fury attacks. Okay, so we just go off to the side. And then look for these lost pages. There's one there.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
One there. One there. Cool. Lost pages all found. Now we just gotta go get them. It's just one guy over there.
Huh?
Dumbass. Oh shit, he was behind me. Alright, next one was over there. Which, there's not really a safe way over there. Just gonna have to get through slowly. Oh shit. What was that? Another Kanabo. Get this one, and then we could go do the viewpoint. Oh, you know what? The mission is here too, probably, isn't it? Wasn't it? Didn't say it was at the at a temple. maybe not. I thought it said it was at a temple. Oh no, shrine. Not temple. My bad. They are different. The shrines you pray at, the temples you find in the lost pages. So they are different, to be fair. You see nothing. You see nothing. Shut up. You see nothing. Eat a dick. You see nothing. Going the long way as to avoid being detected.
No sleeping.
What the fuck now, we? What the fuck was that, dude? See, I hate trying to get up them. Because you can't climb up them. You have to use the grappling hook. It's a pain in the ass. Is it one more higher? Oh, it's like 2 more higher. Alright. Boom. Temple complete. Just gotta go over here. Beautiful. Temple done. Nope, don't do that. Knowledge point obtained. Quality. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous view enough. Cool. So now, temple's done. Viewpoint's done. Now we gotta find the shrine, which might be right there behind us. Or ahead of us, I guess. It might be that. If that's still... No, that's not the Nara Heartland. She's in Nara Heartland. She's the caretaker of the shrine. So I wonder if this is the shrine. Because that's not Nara Heartland anymore. It could be this, though. That might be part of it. I don't see the lines for the subzones. Is there even lines for the subzones? I don't think there is, huh? It looks like there is. Oh, no, because that's both of those. I guess let's go south. That's where I'm going to assume it is. Because that seems like it's still in our heartland. This one seems a little too far north. I could be wrong, though. It could be that one. That actually does kind of look like a shrine, doesn't it? That's 1,200 meters away. Somehow. Yeah, so it's either going to be that, or it's going to be... I marked it. That. Or it could be that. Oh, no, it can't be that. That's far. Alright. Let's head over there and see if we can find her. Might be the shrine, it might not be. Not positive still. Horse. Alright. I've seen a lot of people, not a lot, but I've seen a few people. I've seen a few people complain about the way this game's map is set up because of all the cliffs and the foliage and stuff, which I thought was insane. Like, I saw multiple people complaining that the game is too dense off the main path. But it's like, they're trying to go for like a realistic setting. You know what I mean? Like, this has been the most realistic open world map in any Assassin's Creed game. Except for, I mean, Baghdad's pretty realistic, to be fair. But like in terms of foliage, I mean Baghdad, I guess obviously. The foliage in that game is realistic, because there is none. But, is it all the way up there? Holy fuck. I guess this shrine's just huge. But, I feel like this has been the most realistic map so far in the Assassin's Creed game, at least in terms of foliage and stuff like that. And I mean, I think they got rid of the watermelons. I haven't seen any, so People can't complain about that anymore. I thought that was so stupid. Like it was actually insane, dude. So many people were mad about that. About the watermelons being in the game. Like, dude, go fucking suck a dick. Like, it's not that big of a deal. These games aren't realistic. They have mythological shit in every single one. The pieces of Eden are from an ancient race. You cannot get mad about realism in an Assassin's Creed game with the piece of Eden being the main thing in the game. Am I stupid? The shrine does go up there. Oh my god, it's so dense right here with the bamboo. That's actually sick. Okay, it's right there. But yeah, I always am annoyed when I see that. People complaining about realism in these games. I get it. I get it to a degree. I don't like to constantly have a mythological beast and shit thrown down my throat, you know? But the way people act is stupid as shit. Because nothing about these games are realistic. For one, again, pieces of Eden, ancient race. And then, I mean, obviously, it literally says based off of real events, but it's a piece of fiction. It's a work of fiction. I don't get people. It pisses me off that people exist.
The kami. Not that I know of.
I just
The
don't
call
get
of
it.
a kami is subtle, often heard by the uninitiated as something else. Some say restless spirits are the cause of the damaged shrines.
What do you say?
I say it may be, or perhaps no, but the result is the same. Omonunushi is unsettled.
What
She
can
said
be done?
it may
Join
be
me in
or
tribute to
no.
Omonunushi. Offer sake at his 3 shrines. Clarity will follow.
You rarely hear sake and clarity together. But I'll pay Omonunushi tribute.
My fellow Kannushi hide in a nearby village, too afraid to lead in the worship of Omonunushi.
Is this because of the damaged shrines?
Yes. Without the priest's guidance, seeking Omonunushi becomes ever harder for the people.
If it is not restless spirits behind the shrine attacks, then who is to blame?
I fear only a human mind could start up such turmoil and treachery. Yet its scope is beyond any one person.
A conspiracy? If true, its members will have power and influence. They need to be stopped. It might weaken their leader.
If death is the only path, then do what you must. Here,
I did not mean to
I
throw
will
that.
pray. You appease Omonunushi with the sake. Oh, great Omonunushi. We offer gratitude to you for your blessings and guidance. Visit the 2 remaining shrines. Repeat the ritual. For all Yamato's turmoil, you need fear nothing on this mountain.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that the platinum is actually super easy. I just kind of read through it real quick. It's mainly just completing the game and doing some side quests. That's about it. Like, it's nothing crazy. So this platinum should be pretty easy for me.
Oh, great Omonunushi. I offer gratitude
Because I do
for your
like just going
blessings
around
and
clearing out this
guidance.
map anyway. I have fun with the combat, with the exploration, stealth. It all feels nice. I'm excited for the Splinter Cell remake
I will go to the
that's
last
coming out.
shrine.
I've never
Once I'm done, I'll go find Amiko.
I've never gotten like deep into Splinter Cell before. I obviously played a little bit here and there. Funny enough, the Splinter Cell game I probably have the most time on is the Game Boy Advance Splinter Cell game. It was so fun. I tried to get a copy of it. They're like $30, so I was like, I'm gonna wait. But the Splinter Cell on the Game Boy Advance was some of the best memories I ever had on the Game Boy Advance. On top of like Fire Red and Leaf Green, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. But so that Splinter Cell on the Game Boy Advance, that shit was fun as hell. And
then you are food.
yeah, I'm excited
Is
for
that
the
an
remake though.
insult? I've been called
Which,
much
again, they
worse.
can use shit from here. They have a shadows mechanic in this game.
A sense
They
of
can
humor
put that into
is
Splinter Cell.
a rare commodity in this
So,
age. Gojiro,
but yeah, I haven't
at your
played any Splinter
service.
Cell games before. I've only played Ghost Recon. You know, I
Now
played
what?
Future Soldier, I
I
played
guess
Ghost
you're
Recon,
not
Advanced
looking for
Warfighter,
answers.
I have
you know,
all the
so-
answers I need.
Then
and then
what's your
obviously
purpose?
Breakpoint and
Why talk
Wildlands.
to me?
I like Ghost
Purpose?
Recon.
None.
I know I like Splinter
But
Cell.
you
I watch
are
people
on the
play
trail
Splinter
of a
Cell,
formidable
but
warrior.
I've never
Yes?
played it personally. But that is another. I'm telling you. I'm telling
How
you.
did you know?
What? You mean I guessed right?
I'm telling
There
you.
must be a catch.
Ubisoft is cooking. If Black Flag remake comes
Then
out and it's good, if Splinter Cell
you're
remake comes
wise.
out and it's good,
In
Ubisoft is
YAMATO,
back to being to where it
everything
was like
is
10 years
alive.
ago.
Even the eyes.
If Hexe is any
Now,
good,
if it is
they're
answers
back.
you
Like
want,
they might
go
be
speak
back.
with the daimyo.
Siege X is coming out in
Ours
June.
is
That's already
Tsujuge.
gonna make Siege like old Siege.
A fine young man.
Like Ubisoft might be going back
Never
to how
heard
they were
of
10
him.
years ago, and I'm
But I
there
know
for
few
it. Far Cry
daimyo can be trusted.
7 needs to come out.
Very
It's supposed to come out
good.
last year.
Trust
Logically.
no one. But if you want
Actually-
to get on his good side, take a guess.
Actually,
Uh,
didn't Far Cry 6 come out in
Simon,
2022
perhaps.
or 2020?
he is fond of them.
Where will I find Lord
Far
Junke?
Cry 6.
Like the truth. He
Far Cry
is
6 came out
elusive.
in 2021, so
Definitely
we
not
should
in
have
his
had
castle.
Far Cry 7 3
You
years
like
ago.
tea? They make
By
excellent tea.
their
somewhere
normal release
over
schedule
there.
standards. It's every 2 years. Far Cry 5 was 2018. New Dawn was 2019. So there was 3 years, or 2 years between New Dawn.
Odd.
Yeah, and Far Cry 6
He's
didn't get a
gone.
spin-off game either. So, I don't know. He's in town near Koriyama Castle. Oh, okay, we know exactly where he is. He's right there. But yeah, Ubisoft could very well be going back to where they used to be, and I'm so happy about it. But hopefully Far Cry 7 comes out soon. Hopefully either their extraction shooter they have planned is going to be good, or they need to just kill it and focus on 7. 7 already leaked, you know, like 2 years ago, a year ago. North Korea, North Korea. Timed thing, mabob, I don't know. And then the extraction shooter apparently takes place in Alaska or something like that, or Canada. It's in that northern area. So, we'll see. We're gonna actually just end the video here. So, next episode, we'll, like, actually start doing quests. But again, you know how it goes. It's always, when we get into a new zone, we gotta explore. But, yep, so next episode, we'll continue. And then, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, at least in terms of main targets. I'm assuming that's what ends the game. Actually, there's three acts and an epilogue. We're still in Act 2. So finishing these are going to complete Act 2. And then Act 3 maybe is the Templars. There's only 4 Templar targets. So maybe, I don't know. I'm still pressed that I got spoiled that there's Templars in the game. I didn't know there were. But I spoiled it for you guys too, so it's all fair. But yeah, and then, so by next episode 2, it's going to be a new week in game. So I'll have 3-ish, maybe 4 of the tiers done in the project next. So that'll put us over to 15, possibly, right around there. So pretty hyped for that. And then, yeah, we're getting pretty close to being done with this project. And then, yeah, hopefully they don't do this again, because you can't do the tournament until you beat the game. So hopefully they don't do that again. And then we still have a decent amount of keys, so we should be able to buy something pretty good next week. But we'll see what happens. Or, well, not next week, but tomorrow. And I'll already have it purchased, so. But yeah, so look out for that next episode. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.